Hello friends, let's once again switch on the fast track mode for the topic statistics. In this Fun Class 01, I want to tell you one thing. That is, we are the product of what we think. हम जो सोचते हैं वही बनते हैं. अभी आप सोच रहे होंगे कि मैं ये क्यों बता रहा हूँ आपको. We are the product of what we think. Why I am telling you at this point? Because 90% of the students feel that this topic is very difficult because of two reasons. One is because of their friends and second is because of their seniors. ये दो ही रीज़न है जिसकी वजह से आपको ये टॉपिक बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट लगता है. सो वी थिंक दैट द टॉपिक इज़ डिफ़िकल्ट, दैट्स वाई वी ट्राई टू स्किप दिस टॉपिक. बट इसको नोट करो भाई, ये स्माइल है ना, इसको नोट करो. व्हाट ही इज सेइंग इज दिस टॉपिक इज़ मच ईजियर दैन यू थिंक. ओके, सो at the end of this video lecture series you will be much more happy with this topic. So I will be covering each and every concept of the statistics with simple examples. So let's get started. So in this fun class number 01 I will be covering the types of data you will have in the statistics. Then important concept है measure of central tendency, in which we have the mean, median and the mode. Each concept will get one example. Okay, so let's get started. So once again I am telling you, we are the product of what we think. So please don't think that this topic is difficult. ये टॉपिक बहुत ईजी है भाई. एक पहला तो वीडियो आप लोग एंड तक देखो, ठीक है, उसके बाद हम लोग सोचेंगे कि टॉपिक को करना या नहीं करना. Okay, so let's get started. So types of data, so you have mainly three types of data. So one is a individual data, other is a discrete data and the third one is a continuous data. Now ये data होते क्या है? See here, the first data is individual data. So for example, if suppose this is what? This is a format of your individual data. Suppose you have the marks of 7 students here. Suppose you have the marks of 7 students, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 out of suppose 20. You have marks of 7 students out of 20. So this is mark of first student, second, third, fourth, 5 6 7. Okay, so what these data does not have any repetition or a frequency. Okay, so individual data is the simplest form of data. Next form is a discrete data. Again we'll consider that is this X denotes the marks of students. Okay, and what is this F is? This F is nothing but a frequency. Okay, and this denotes that number of students. Okay, now how to read this data is, see here, the first data is what? It is 10 marks. See, marks of students. So these are the 10 marks. So how many students are there for 10 marks? Is 3 students are there for 10 marks. 4 students are there having 20 marks. 3 students are there having 30 marks. 2 students are there with 40 marks and 1 student is there with 50 marks. Getting? So this is what? This is a kind of different data which is known as a discrete data. ठीक है, इसमें क्या होता है, ये मार्क्स के साथ यू गेट फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑल्सो. सो हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स आर देयर. सो इन प्रीवियसली फ्रीक्वेंसी, सबका फ्रीक्वेंसी एक ही था, बट इन दिस केस द फ्रीक्वेंसी इज मोर देन वन और मोर देन वन. ओके, सो इन दिस वे यू कैन राइट एंड रीड दिस डिस्क्रीट डेटा. सो 3 students for 10 marks and so on. So let's see the, okay, so tell me how many students are there. Can you tell me how many students are there? Okay, 3 students for 10 marks, 4 students for 20 marks, 3 students for 30 marks. So what do you think? These, if you add these numbers, you will get the total number of students. So कितना हो गया? ये 2 3 3 and 3 6, ये 10 और 13. So this is a data of 13 students. Okay, so this is what a discrete data is. Next is a continuous data. So what is the continuous data is? Your marks, again this is a marks, number of students. Okay, I will come to this later. Now see here, now marks are grouped in some numbers. See here, now the marks are in between 0 to 10. From 0 to 10, how many students are there? 3 students are there. From 10 to 20, how many students are there? 4 students. 20 to 30, 3 students. 30 to 40, 2 students. And 40 to 50, there is only 1 student. So what is the difference between this continuous data and the discrete data is, यहाँ पे in the discrete data you have only one number, ठीक है, but in the continuous data you have group of numbers. So 0 to 10, and again this 10 you see in the second starting, the lower limit of this group is 10 again. Okay, so this is what, this is a continuous data. You have 10 10 20 20 30 30 40 40. Okay, so this is the continuous data. Now what is this CF is? CF is nothing but a cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency means addition करते जाओ. So write down this 3 as it is, then addition of this 3 and 4 is 7. See, cumulative frequency we are doing. So 7 plus 3 is nothing but 10. This 10 plus 2 is nothing but 12. And again 12 plus 1 is nothing but 13. So what? This is a number of students you have in the class. 13 students are there. So what is this? Cumulative frequency is nothing but a 30. Getting? Okay, very good. So what? These are the 3 types of data you have. Now coming to the very important, the foremost is the central tendency. अब ये central tendency होता क्या है? That we'll understand with very simple example. Okay, चलो, suppose आप शॉप में गए and आपको चाहिए राइस. Okay, so when you go to the shop and you ask a shopkeeper to give a rice, then what he will do? He will give you some samples of rice. Okay, ये रहेगा मेरा sample number 1. This is sample number 1, sample number 2. Okay, so how much he gives as a sample? ठीक है, एक थोड़ा सा देगा वो, क्या पूरा थैला लेके आएगा क्या? देखो भाई, ये मेरा फर्स्ट सैम्पल है और ये दूसरा मेरा सैम्पल है. सो ही गिव्स यू ओनली, फॉर एग्जाम्पल 20 to 50 grains, sorry 20 to 50 rice. Okay, so what do you think? Based on the quality of those sample rice, you decide कि भाई बल्क में अगर मैं राइस लूँगा तो कौन सा अच्छा रहेगा. ठीक है, ये सपोज ये पूरा है, बड़ा है, 100 kg का राइस है. ठीक है, सो व्हाट शॉपकीपर डज इज ही गिव यू सम सैम्पल. ठीक है, इतना से सैम्पल देगा आपको. You decide whether to buy this quality of rice or not based on this sample. So what this sample is doing is, this sample is representing whole 100 kg of rice. I hope you are getting. So this is nothing but, this sample is nothing but a central tendency. This sample is nothing but this sample is working as a central tendency. ठीक है, कि भाई on the based on this quality, based on this sample quality, I will decide whether to buy or not. So this sample is working as a central tendency. I hope you are getting. ठीक है, so अभी central tendency के 3 types है अपने पास. One is, first is a mean, second is a median, and a third is a mode. So these are the 3 types of central tendency. तीनों का काम क्या है? ये तीनों का काम है, एक ही काम है, तीनों का काम एक ही है, जो they represent the data. So we have seen previously the 3 types of data. One is individual data, discrete data, and a continuous data. So if you find the mean of individual data, means what that mean does is, this mean represent the whole class, whole data. Median also does same, mode also does same. ठीक है, ये mean, median, mode are nothing but these are equivalent to this sample. So based on this mean, median, mode, I will decide what quality of data is, what quality of this total data is. Okay, I hope you are getting. बहुत easy है, please don't think that कि topic बहुत difficult है. This is one of the easiest topic we can say. थोड़ा पढ़ाई करो, ज़्यादा marks लेगा. So near about, if you see, near about 10 questions are there from this topic. ठीक है. So again I recommend you to take a pen and paper and write down the things I am going to display from the next slides. So let's understand one by one what is mean is. So first one is a mean. So mean is nothing but average. Mean is nothing but average, and we know how to find out the average. So average means what? It is the sum of all the numbers divided by total numbers. Sum of all the numbers divided by total numbers. So I will write down as it is. So sum of all number is what? It is 6, 5 and 15, 18, it is 20 and 21. So 210 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is average or what is mean of the data is 210 divided by 6. So which is equals to 35. Which is equals to 35. Okay. And I have already discussed this mean, that is the arithmetic mean, in one of my previous fun classes of the lecture sequence and series. Okay. Now see, the data is in arithmetic progression, and the arithmetic mean is always the middle one. Always the middle. So what is the middle term here is 30 plus 40 divided by 2, that will give you the 35. So 30 plus 40 divided by 2, that will give you 35. Okay. So coming to this, यहाँ पे कितने 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, same 6 numbers है. So find out the sum. Sum कितना हो गया? It is 9 13 13 16. So 6. So carry 1. So 6 6 12. 1 2 3 4 5 5 25 25 आणि हे 6 31 and 22. So 326 divided by 6. Okay. So this is what? This is the average of these 6 datas. So if suppose you have these datas, then we can easily find out the mean. Coming to the mean for the discrete data. So previously we seen the mean for the individual data. Now the mean for the discrete data. And you know what is discrete data is? So data, so this is a marks and the number of students. Okay. Now see, this discrete data can also be written in the form of individual data. How? See here, 10 marks कितने students है? 3. So write down 10 10 10. Then you have 20 marks के 4 students. So 20 20 20 and 20. Then 30 के 3 students है 30 30 and 30. Then 40 के 2 students है 40 40 and 50 का एक student है, एक बंदा है. ठीक है. See, the discrete data I have represented in, sorry, the discrete data I have represented in individual data. Okay. So again same thing, how to find out the mean? Sum of all the data divided by the total number of data. Okay. So see, sum कैसा होगा अभी? 10 into 10 sorry 10 plus 10 plus 10 is 30. ये हो गया, इसका सम हो गया 40, इसका सम हो गया 90. ओके, इसका सम हो गया 80 एंड ये तो 50 है. नाउ इंस्टेड ऑफ राइटिंग दिस होल इंडिविजुअल डेटा, कैन आई write this sum here itself? Yes, why not? So this is what? It is 10 into 3 is 30, 20 into 4 is 80, then 30 into 3 is 90, then we have 80, then we have 50. Okay, so what is this? This is nothing but the sum of all the datas. So पूरा सम कितना हो गया? ये 0 हो गया, ये हो गया 8 8 16 आणि हे 5 21 30 33 3. Okay, so this is what? This is the total sum. This is a total sum. And how many students are there? So student कैसा निकालते हैं हम लोग? 1 2 3. So 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So 9 10 11 12 13, so it is 13. Okay, so what will be the mean is nothing but 330 divided by 13. Okay, so this is a mean. So what I have done is I have multiplied, so you can write the mean. अगर formula चाहिए, so please don't avoid using formulas. Okay, focus on the concept. So this column is nothing but it is x into f. So 10 into 3 is x into f, 20 into 4 x into f. Okay, so this is equals to 330 divided by 13. Okay, I hope it is clear now. Now again mean to the continuous data. So third type of data is a continuous data. Now what is how to find out the mean? अभी इसका थोड़ा सा अलग है, and again it is very simple. See in the discrete data again we will have the same, here marks है and यहाँ पे number of students है. Okay, so now in the discrete data you have the fixed marks, ये 10 20 these are the fixed marks you had there. Okay, but in the continuous data you have a group of marks. Okay, you don't have fixed data. So what thumb rule says is you get the fixed data here, so you will add one more column and get the fixed data of this group of data. So what is this? This is nothing but x by 2. So thumb rule is what you take the middle number of this fixed grouped data. So 0 to 10 का fixed number कितना रहेगा? It is 10 by 2 is 5. 10 to 20, so what will be the fixed number is 15. Then यहाँ पे रहेगा 25. यहाँ पे कितना आएगा? मिडल नंबर इज 35. x by 2 we are doing. Okay, and यहाँ पे कितना रहेगा? It is 40 to 50 is nothing but it is 45. Okay, so once you get this fixed number, now your data becomes discrete data. Now if you observe this continuous data I have converted into discrete data. Okay, once you get the discrete data, finding the mean is very easy. How to? So it is x into f. So 5 into 3 is 15, 5 3 15, 15 4 is 60, 25 3 is 75, 35 2 is 70, 45 into 1 is 45 divided by कितना है अभी? 5 10 15 5 कैरी 1 7 7 14 17 21 7 7 14 21 आणि हे 5. So it becomes 26. Okay, it is 26. So 265, this is what? This is the total sum of the marks. So 265 is the total sum of the marks. Divide by क्या करना है? Number of students. How to get the number of students? Frequency को add कर दो. So 3 4 3 2 1, so that is nothing but 13. Okay, so what is this? ये हो गया भैया अपना mean for the continuous data. Getting? So this is a mean for the continuous data. So mean for the continuous data के लिए क्या करना है? Very easy. Trick is what? If you have the continuous data, convert that into the discrete data and find the mean. Because finding the mean of the discrete data is very easy and you don't have the fixed number here. That's why convert into get the first fixed number and that the mean. Okay, so that's and the means for the all three individual, discrete and continuous data. Now again this mean is divided into three parts. One is arithmetic mean, other is a geometric mean, and the third one is a harmonic mean. Please go through the fun class number 04 of the video lecture series sequences and series. There I have covered this AM, GM and HM in very much detail. Okay, so let's start the second part. Second central tendency is a median. Okay, so second central tendency is median. Again we will find out the median for all three datas, individual, discrete and continuous. Okay, so what is median? First of all, understand what is median. Median is the middle number. It is the middle number when given data is arranged in ascending or in descending order. Okay, ascending or in descending order. It is the middle number when data is arranged in ascending or descending order. It is again easy. Okay, अगर मीन से अगर आप कंपेयर करोगे मीडियन को तो मीडियन इज इजियर देन द मीन. Okay, let's find out the median for this given data. What to do? First thing is arrange the given numbers into ascending order. Okay, so let's start. So we have 0 here, so 0, then we have 1, then we have 3, so 1 comma 3, then 6 comma 6, then you have 10, 12 and 15. 10, 12 and 15. Please count once again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have not missed anything. Okay, so the numbers are arranged in ascending order. So now the middle number is median. अभी middle number मतलब इधर से 3 छोड़ दो and इधर से 3 छोड़ दो. So what is middle number is 6. So what is the answer to this question is 6 is the median of this data. Easy है ना, बहुत easy. Next, अभी ये देखो यहाँ पे 3 और 3 हो रहा है, दैट्स वाई वी गेट द मिडल नंबर वेरी इजी. सो व्हाट इफ द टोटल नंबर ऑफ टर्म्स आर ऑड. ओके, यहाँ पे इफ यू सी द टोटल नंबर ऑफ टर्म्स आर ऑड 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. नाउ इफ यू सी द टोटल नंबर ऑफ टर्म्स आर इवन, देन हाउ टू फाइंड आउट द मीडियन. चलो लेट्स अगेन वंस अगेन डू द सेम थिंग. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अरेंज द नंबर्स इन असेंडिंग ऑर्डर. सो व्हाट यू हैव इज 2 4 4 2 4 4, then you have 5 5, then you have 10 and 12 10 12, then 30 and 57, then 30 and 57. Okay, now how to find out the median. So इधर से 4 छोड़ दो और इधर से भी 4 छोड़ दो. ओके, देन मिडल में कोई नंबर रही नहीं है. देन व्हाट? इन दैट केस यू ऐड दिस, यू टेक द मीन ऑफ दिस टू. सो यू ऐड दिस टू. सो 10 plus 5 divided by 2, mean of these two will give you, so it is 15 by 2 is nothing but my mean of these two numbers, and this is the same what? Median of my given data. So which is nothing but the median of the given data. Okay, so 7.5 is median of this data. Getting? So how this median is representing the whole given data? See here, यहाँ पे 6 है ना. So means what? This is a sample 6 which tells me that इसके नीचे 3 numbers and इसके ऊपर 3 numbers है. Okay, in that way this 6 number is representing this whole class. So coming to the second type of data, that is the discrete. So how to find out the median to the discrete data? Now see, again the same thing. First of all arrange the data in ascending or descending order. So you have here 10 30 40 then 20 then 50. Discrete and ascending दोनों में भी नहीं है. So descending ascending में नहीं. So what you will do, you write down this 20 here. Okay, write down this 20 here. So I will rewrite here. So 10 with 30, 20 with 2, I am writing the frequency also, 30 with 4, 40 with 3 and 50 with 1. Okay, so this is what? This is the arranged data now. Now this data we can use for finding the median. Now how many students are there in total? How many students are there? So 3 2 4 3 1, so there are total 13 students are there. So 13 students मतलब क्या है? So if you write down the 13s here, so you will get 6 on this side and 6 on this side. So the middle one will be the median. Okay, so if these are the 6 numbers, the 7th number is the median number. So how to get that 7th term here is, suppose this is the nth term. Suppose this is n and it is an odd number. Then how to get? So n plus 1 if you do and divide by 2, you will get the median term. So this is 13 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 14 by 2, which is 7th term is my median term. ठीक है, अभी इससे आसान कैसा कर सकते हो? डायरेक्टली डिवाइड 13 by 2. So what you will get? It is 6.5. So write down the next greater integer number, which is a 7 one. Okay, 7. So 7th term is my medianth term. Okay, so who is the 7th student? Let's find out 7th स्टूडेंट को कितने मार्क्स है. सो कम्युलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी फिर यहाँ पे 3 स्टूडेंट है. सो यहाँ पे कितने हो गए, 5 बच्चे हो गए, 5 स्टूडेंट्स. यहाँ पे कितने बचे, 5 + 4, यहाँ पे हो गए 9. ओके, सो मीन्स व्हाट, द 7th स्टूडेंट इज इन दिस ग्रुप. 7th स्टूडेंट इज इन दिस ग्रुप. सो 7 स्टूडेंट्स के मार्क्स कितने हैं, 30. सो व्हाट इज योर आंसर इज 7 या 30. So your answer should be 30. Okay, your answer should be 30 because data is of marks. So median should be mark only. This 7 is what? This 7 is the position of this median. Okay, so I hope you are getting this. Okay, so what I have done here is I have counted the number of students. So यहाँ पे 10 मार्क्स के 3 बच्चे हैं, 20 मार्क्स के 2 बच्चे. So total हो गए 5 बच्चे of 10 and 20 marks. Then we have 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th बच्चों के कितने मार्क्स है, 30 मार्क्स है. Okay, so 7th term is what? It is a median. So that is a 30. Okay, I hope you are getting this. So let's find out the median to the third type of data, that is a continuous data. Okay, so again it is easy, but this time you require one small formula. So the formula is median is equals to it is L plus n by 2 minus PCF upon F into H. ओके, ये फॉर्मूला देख के डरो मत, ये बहुत इजी फार्मूला है. बिकॉज सी वंस यू टेक वन एग्जाम्पल दिस विल बी वेरी वेरी क्लियर. सो लेट्स अगेन फाइंड आउट द मीडियन. सो मीडियन के लिए क्या करना है, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल राइट डाउन द नंबर्स इन असेंडिंग और डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर. है क्या, देखो पहला 0 to 10, 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50. यस, ये असेंडिंग में है. सो डोंट वरी. सो नेक्स्ट थिंग इज व्हाट, राइट डाउन दी cumulative frequencies here. Cumulative frequency means what, it is 3, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10, 10 2 is 12, 12 1 is 13. So this is what it is a cumulative frequency. So there are how many students का डेटा, ये है भाई मेरा टोटल 13 स्टूडेंट्स का डेटा है. So 13 divided by 2 will give you 6.5. The next integer is 7. So 7th term should be the medianth term. Okay, so 7th term कहाँ पे आ रहा है, चेक करो. So 7th term is coming here. This is the 7th term. 7th बंदा इस ग्रुप में रहने वाला है. मीन्स व्हाट, 7 स्टूडेंट्स के मार्क्स से 10 to 20 में मार्क्स रहेंगे उसके. गेटिंग? अगर 6 रहेगा तो सपोज यू गेट हियर 6, अगेन 6 विल बी हियर ओनली, बिकॉज दिस इज द डेटा ऑफ 4, 5, 6 एंड 7. ये 4 बच्चों का डेटा है ये 10 to 40 में, 10 to 20 में. ओके, सो 7th स्टूडेंट इज कमिंग इन दिस ग्रुप. सो दैट्स वाई दिस बिकम माई मीडियन ग्रुप. सो इसको क्या बोलते हैं, दिस ग्रुप इज नोन एज अ मीडियन ग्रुप. दिस ग्रुप इज नोन एज अ मीडियन ग्रुप. वंस यू गेट द मीडियन ग्रुप, your 50% is okay. Okay, you get the 50% of answer. So write down here. So what is this L is? L is the lower limit of the median group. L is the lower term of your group, median group. So lower term कौन है, it is 10. 10 plus. Okay, what is N is number of students by 2 करना है. So number of students कितने हैं, 13 by 2 is 6.5. So keep this as it is 13 by 2. Minus what is this PCF is nothing but it is previous cumulative frequency. Previous cumulative frequency मतलब मीडियन का जो ग्रुप है उसके पहले का PCF लेना है, उसके पहले का cumulative frequency लेना है. So this is what, this is a 3. So 13 by 2 minus 3 divided by this F is what, it is a frequency of your cumulative group. So it is a 4. ये cumulative group का 4 है, it is 4 into what is this H is, this is the height of this group. So 10 to 20. So how many students are there? There are total 10 students. Okay, so that's it. अभी करो addition subtraction जो भी है. So 10 plus it is 13 minus 6. Okay, so it becomes 7. So 7 by 2 by 4 into 10, which is nothing but 10 plus 70 by 8. Okay, so this will be 80 plus 70 divided by 8, which is again 150 divided by 8. Okay, so what is the median of this group is, it is 150 divided by 8 is the median of this continuous data. So please make a note of this formula. Only one formula we have seen till now. Okay, so these are the terms we have explained in very much detail. क्या करना है, first thing is to find out the median term. Okay, so that end your median. So let's now start our mode. What is mode is, it is the again very simple than your median. हार्ड था भाई मीन, उससे आसान था मीडियन निकालना, उससे आसान है मोड निकालना. हाउ? मोड मतलब क्या है, इट इज हाईएस्ट, ओके, हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी डेटा. जो नंबर सबसे ज़्यादा रिपीट हुआ है वो डेटा इज नथिंग बट अ मोड. ठीक है, इन दिस डू वी हैव एनी मोड? 1, 1, 12, 15, 10, 0, 3, 4, 6. No mode here because none of the data has repeated. More than one frequency होना चाहिए. So no mode here. In this 10, 12, 5, 4, 30, 4, 2, 57, 10. So what is this? What do you think? This 4 has repeated twice. So this is what, in this whole data 4 is repeated twice, means highest repeating term. So what is mode for this data is, it is 4. What is mode is, it is nothing but the 4. So highest repeating data चाहिए. If suppose in this I add again 10, 10, 10. Now your mode becomes 10. Okay, I hope you are understanding. So mode is what, it is the highest repeating data. ये हो गया भाई अपना इंडिविजुअल के लिए. ओके, इंडिविजुअल का भाई मीन भी सब इजी है, मीडियन भी इजी है एंड मोड भी इजी है. अभी डिस्क्रीट का कैसा करोगे? डिस्क्रीट का कैसा करोगे? अगेन व्हाट इज द हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी डेटा? हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी डेटा. सो हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी कौन सा है? 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. सो 4 इज व्हाट, इट इज द हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी डेटा. सो व्हाट इज थिंग, व्हाट इज द मोड of this data is nothing but 30. So 30 is the mode of this discrete data. Suppose I write here, instead of 1 if I write 5, then your mode becomes 50. Yes, getting? Let's move to the third part, that is a continuous data. So mode for the continuous data. Again for this also you have one simple formula. So that is the mode is equals to L plus f1 minus f0 divided by 2f1 minus f0 minus f2 into h. Okay, so this is again the simple formula. सो कंटिन्यूअस के मीडियन का भी फॉर्मूला है, कंटिन्यूअस का मोड का भी फॉर्मूला है. ओके, सो ओनली दीज टू फॉर्मूलाज यू हैव इन द मेजर ऑफ सेंट्रल टेंडेंसी. सो अगेन वी विल अंडरस्टैंड दिस फॉर्मूला विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस एग्जांपल. ओके, सो फर्स्ट चेक विच ग्रुप इज हाईली रिपीटेड. हाई फ्रीक्वेंसी ग्रुप कौन सा है, मॉडल ग्रुप कौन सा है? सो दिस 4 इज व्हाट, इट इज द हाईएस्ट फ्रीक्वेंसी. सो दिस 1040 becomes my model group. This 1040 becomes 10 to 20 becomes my model group. So this is what, this is my model group. So once you get this model group, your half of the work is done. So what, see, this is my f1, this is my f0 and this is my f2. हो गया भाई काम. So f1 is what, frequency of model group, f0 is previous frequency of model group, and the f2 is what, it is the next frequency of the model group. Getting? What is the L? L is nothing but the lower limit of your model group. So 10. So substitute the value. So 10 plus f1 कितना है, it is 4 minus f0 is what, 3 divided by 2 into 4. 2 into 4 minus f0 is 3 and f2 is what, again 3 into h is what, it is a height, that is 10. So this is equals to 10 plus 4 minus 3 is 1 divided by, it is 8 minus 6 into 10. So this becomes 10 plus 1 by 2 into 10, which is nothing but 5. So 10 plus 5 is 15. So what do you think? The answer to this data is 15. So mode of this data is what? 15. So isn't it so simple? Getting the mean, median, mode to the individual, continuous and discrete data is very, very simple. Okay, so please make a note of this formula. Again, very easy formula. So what is the relation between the mean, median and mode? So see here, मीन मीडियन मोड का रिलेशन थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजिंग हो सकता है. सो हाउ टू रिमेंबर? So what I will do, I will first write down this relation. So that is mode is equals to 3 median minus 2 mean. Okay, this is the relation between the mean, median and mode. So for a single data, this is what, this is proved. Mode is equals to 3 median minus 2 mean. So how to remember? अभी एग्जाम में क्या होता है पता है क्या? एकदम टेंशन तो रहता ही है, टाइम तो चलता रहता है. सो व्हाट वी डू इन हरी, वी टेक मीन इज इक्वल्स टू 3 मीडियन माइनस 2 मोड वी राइट. ठीक है, और यू कैन डू इन अदर वे, मीडियन इज इक्वल्स टू 3 मोड माइनस 2 मीन, ऐसा भी हो सकता है. ओके, सो ऐसा नहीं करना है. व्हाट वी डू इज सिंपल ट्रिक है. इसको क्या ट्रिक है? सो द रिलेशन बिटवीन मीन, मीडियन, मोड, ये तो भाई टॉपिक का नाम तो है ना, फिक्स है. रिलेशन बिटवीन मीन, मीडियन, मोड, ये तो फिक्स है. देन व्हाट, हाउ टू रिमेंबर इज, मोड को ले लो इस साइड, मीन को ले लो इस साइड. ओके, एंड मीडियन राइट डाउन एज इट इज. ये सबसे बड़ा है ना मीडियन. हाउ मेनी टर्म्स वी हैव, letters we have is 1 2 3 4 5 6 letters we have. That's why we multiply this by 3. सबसे बड़ा है. Then we subtract 2 mean and then write is equals to mode. So you take mode this side. So mode is equals to 3 median minus 2 mean. Okay. So this is how you get the relation between mean, median and mode. So please trust me, this topic is very, very easy and I hope you understand everything what I have explained here. Okay, if you have not understood any part, please go through that part again once again and revise everything. Definitely you will get that concept. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button so that I will come to know कि भाई ये आपको समझ में आया. Okay, share with your friends, juniors, seniors. उसको भी सेंड करना है जिसने आपको बोला है कि भाई ये टॉपिक बहुत डिफिकल्ट है, उसको भी शेयर करो ये वीडियो. ओके, और बताओ कि भाई तू झूठ बोल रहा था, ये टॉपिक तो सबसे इजी. ओके, सो लेट्स कमेंट हाउ यू फाइंड दिस वीडियो एंड यू वांट एनी एग्जांपल्स और एनी अदर थिंग्स फ्रॉम माय साइड एंड हाउ यू फाइंड दिस वीडियो यूजफुल और नॉट. Let's subscribe to this channel so that you won't miss any upcoming videos. So I will be covering each and every topic for you people only. Okay, so thank you once again. So let's meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye.